How's it going, everybody? TJP950 here with you today, and we're going to go over why the SKS is my level 1 to 40 gun in Tarkov. And it's always the gun I go back to, no matter if I'm in a hump in Tarkov or I'm just wanting to go out and take out decked out dudes, the style I like to play Tarkov. So, sometimes in Tarkov you're going to get in a bind. You're going to find out that sometimes that you're going to want to run an M4, you're going to want to run a decked out AK-74M, and that's great. But you're going to find yourself in a funk, and you're going to come back to a gun like the SKS that's capable of carrying that 7.62x39 stopping power, but just you can take your time and line your shots up and one tap, two tap almost everything you shoot. The reason why the SKS is my level 1 to 40 gun is because it changes the way I play early wipe and late wipe, because when I'm sitting on 25 million rubles, I just want to push every PvP fight and just go in there point shooting with an M4 or really any other gun in the game. And there's times where I struggle, and I just come back to the SKS and change the way I play and third party every PvP fight, and I wipe 4 or 5 mans that are well more geared than I am than wearing this stuff right over here you're seeing, and it's what nets me my money. Early wipe, I use it because I'm good with it. It helps me get my scavenger kills and get me through, carry me through that early level PvP. The reason why I run the SKS early is because, first off, it doesn't take a lot of stash space, because you don't have a 20 rounder in there yet. But I highly recommend that when you first run this gun early level, because this style right here is my level 1 to 15, because I can't really obtain this, or this one's a little bit harder to find. Until about level 15-20 and Jaeger level 2. The first thing I would do to this SKS though is I'd put a 20 rounder in it, and from level 1 to probably 15 to 20, I would probably run PS ammo, just because PS ammo is only 87 rubles from Prapper. Oops. From Prap. Yeah, hey, that's Therapist. From Prapper. You can also get PS ammo from him for 87 rubles a pop, which is a bargain for the ammo. There's not a single other bullet other than a Mosin bullet, low level, at this point in the white, that can do the damage that this SKS is going to be capable of. Well, 7.62x39 in general. Because in this game, it's not about the gun, it's about the ammo. Ammo is what does the damage in this game. The bullet. Not like a base model of like Call of Duty or anything if you're new to it. This SKS is going to do damage with what round you put in the killing machine. But you can buy the PS ammo for 87 rubles, and you can buy the SKS for 22 grand. So level 1 to 15, I'm rocking this SKS, and about the only thing I'd change to it is I'd go to, once I get level 2 Jaeger, if I find these tri-rail mounts, is I'd put an optic on the front of it. It would mount towards the front of the rifle, and I'd put a Hollison red dot or aim point on there, just something to give me a sight picture. Once I get to like level 2 Jaeger and in my 20s to 30s, this is what I'm rocking, because most of the time when you get to level 20 and 30, your quests are going to be mostly on longer range maps. Most of your quests anyway are on shoreline, customs, and interchange. And this gun can get it done on all them maps, including woods, of course, relatively easy. Now, the only thing I'd change to both of these was I'd put a 20 rounder in it, just because top loading SKS when you're in combat getting pushed sucks. These guns down here are my bread and butter. These are what I go back to anytime I'm struggling in Tarkov, just because it's a decked out SKS. I can build them for 120 grand, which you're not going to get a better M4, you're not going to get a better AKM, you're not going to get anything. The only difference between them is one's full auto and these are semi-auto. But I can tell you right now, at 120 grand, you full auto this M4 down here, it's going to be all over the place. And you're going to miss a lot of your shots, and you're not carrying that stopping power of 7.62x39. Unless you run a 995 or 855A1. I don't know. BP is my go-to ammo. You can pick this stuff up once you get Punisher Part 5 done. I have yet to do that because I haven't been questing since I've hit level like 33. Of course, the flea market ain't going to work. Sometimes to fix that, Anyway, this stuff's like 560 rubles a shot on the flea market usually. But you can also print it in the hideout for your workbench level 3 for I think it's 1 green gunpowder, and that's what I've been doing to run it. I highly recommend you run BP just because of the fact of it's going to put down the armored opponents a lot easier. You're going to notice that you're going to be 1-tapping them, 2-tapping them, all depending on where you hit them. The reason I run these SKSs anyway is because I put cannon sights on it, and I run my favorite scope on it, which is a PSO. The reason why I got the cannon sight on it is if stuff gets close and personal and I'm getting pushed, I can switch to that cannon sight and get that ergo boost, because ergonomics doesn't matter with the cannon sight in this game right now. I don't know if it's bugged or what, but the gun aims way quicker with the cannon sight. It doesn't take the ergonomics penalty. Ergonomics is how quick your gun comes up, and on a DMR, your ergonomics is really crucial. So if we were to take this silencer off this gun, see it's got 54 ergonomics. If we take this silencer off this gun, it goes to 64. And the difference between that can be life and death. Just in the snappiness of it coming up to your scope. Anyway, guys, this is my level 1 to 40 gun. It grinds me through the quest, it gets me through Tarkov, and whenever I'm struggling with PvP, it's the gun I come back to, and it carries me through it. In this next little bit, you're going to see all the clips of the PvP that we've had in the last 2 days, of us wrecking some 4-mans, 5-mans, 2-mans, and just one-on-ones here. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is TJP. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. I answer everything you put out there. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you next time.
You mother!